What if I told you that the biggest thing standing between you and your next breakthrough isn't your lack of resources, isn't even fear, it's indecision? Yeah, that feeling of being stuck between two choices, overthinking, second guessing, and maybe waiting for the perfect moment. That is what is keeping many people from stepping into the life they were meant to live. And the worst part, you might not even realize it's indecision. You just think you're waiting for clarity or you're just taking your time. But let's be honest, how long have you been waiting? How long have you been taking your time to make that decision? Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is Precious Idahor, and I have created this platform to empower millions of lives to live their dreams, unlock their true potentials, and achieve remarkable success in every area of life, whether it's in business, career, relationships, and personal development. So, today we are starting a new series titled How to Overcome Indecision. And in this first episode, we'll be talking about how indecision is delaying your destiny. Now, let's talk about why indecision is so dangerous. You see, indecision is not just passive, it's a decision in itself. You see that moment where you're trying to wait or you're delaying because you're trying to get clarity. And instead of you to make a decision about a particular thing you have to do at a particular time, you're just delaying. Now, you see that period that you're even saying, oh, I have not made a decision yet. You have made a decision. And the decision that you've made is that you are not yet ready to make a decision. Now, that in itself is a decision to stay stuck. And that's why I tell many people that you have to realize what exactly is stopping you from making a decision about your life. And every time that you hesitate, delay, or even avoid to make a choice, you are choosing to remain where you are. Yes. And here's what happens when you live in indecision. Number one, opportunities pass you by. Now, you will not even be able to see opportunities that you need to take advantage of to do whatever it is that you want to do, because I mean you're not yet in that space where you have to make that decision to see that, okay, this is an opportunity for me to do this at this time. And then there are sometimes that some doors just open for certain things to happen, and if you don't take action at that time, it will just pass you by. Yes, it happens. And then also, momentum dies. So when you don't make a decision at a particular time, when you're supposed to make a decision, sometimes you lose the motivation to even do whatever it is that you want to do. And then fear grows louder than clarity. So in that moment where you think you're trying to get clarity about what you're looking for, you start to fear. You start to fear, okay, what if this thing doesn't happen the way I want it to happen? And also, you start to question your abilities and even your purpose. Now, every destiny requires direction, and direction starts with a decision. The longer you stay stuck, the longer you delay what was meant for you. Now, I once had a friend who was working in a company and he had applied to two other companies and he got two amazing job offers. One from a corporate tech company and the other was a startup. Now, guess what he did? So he was in the middle of, making a decision to take one of the offers that he got. Now, guess what he did? Nothing. Yes, he kept on analyzing the offers. Went about asking about 10 people for their opinions. He made a pros and cons list and he waited so long that the offers expired. Now, months later, he was still stuck in his unhappy job. Because why? He refused to take a decision on time. The truth is that this, my friend, isn't alone. Many of us do this. We do this in our careers, relationships, even in our personal growth journey. You are dating someone and this person meets all your criteria. I mean, this person is perfect for you. But you just feel like, oh, what if there's a special someone that has been created for me and it's not this person? I talk to young people a lot and I hear their thoughts, I hear what they say, and even what they say to me, how they are with this person just look perfect. I mean, the person meets all their criteria and everything, but they still do not think they want to go further yet. Because why? They are trying to, be sure that this is actually the person that God has prepared for them, that they just feel there's someone special that has been created for them. And in the period of, trying to make a decision, someone else might just, the person you're with can get engaged. And then you're like, oh, why did the person not wait? Wait, really? Now, the truth is that we avoid deciding because we are afraid of choosing wrong. But you know where the real failure is? The real failure is not choosing at all. Now, let's talk about how you can shift this mindset of you taking your time, you delaying to make a decision, and you being on top of the game, you being on top of what you're meant to do and doing the right thing at the right time and overcoming indecision. How do you overcome indecision? Now, let's talk about it.
Stop, 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 stop. What are you waiting for? Have you subscribed to my channel yet? It's not difficult. Just click on the button right in front of your screen and subscribe to my channel, please. If you love this video, why not like and comment? Drop your comments. Thank you. Bye.
Here is what you need to start doing right now to overcome indecision. Number one, you need to accept that no decision will ever be 100% risk-free. How is that even possible? I mean, there will always be risks. There will always be things that can come up that will make that choice that you've made to not come out the way you want it to come out. So, but if you don't try, you wouldn't even know. And another thing is, what is even most important is your criterias. As far that thing has met your criterias, that is what is most important. A lot of us we don't even have criterias. So there's nothing to check worth. So if you have your criterias ready, then what you should be checking is, does these things that I want to do they meet my criteria? Just like my friend that was confused about the job he was going to choose. If he had looked at the two offers and seen and match it with his own criteria of what he wants from a job, then maybe he will not be confused. Maybe he will not have to go asking a lot of persons about about their opinion on what to choose. Now, the second thing you have to do to overcome indecision is to start choosing things that align most with your values, not just your fears. Now, what are your values? So many people do not even know what their values are, and that's where the problem starts from. If your values are family, love, integrity, trust, and all of that, then you need to start looking. You're in a relationship with someone. Is this person family oriented? Does this person meet with your values? The first thing I talked about was your criterias. For you to be able to set out or list out your criteria, it should be based on your values and your standards. What are your standards? Whatever it is you're trying to choose, align them with your values. Are they in line? Are they aligned with your values? Those are the things you should be choosing. So instead of you to be confused on what you should do, or before you even start going about asking people for their opinion or trying to seek external validation for what you're trying to do, why don't you try and set out what your values are? List out what your standards for that particular thing you're trying to choose. List out what they are. And then match it with the things, the choices that you have to check if any of them meets your values. And then you'll be able to set out the criteria that they must meet, just like your non-negotiables. What are those non-negotiables? What are those things that you think, oh, you know what, it has to meet with this. If it doesn't, then I can't do it. List them out and then match it with these other things and start choosing the things that align with your values. Are you in a relationship? Is it your career choice? Are you trying to make a decision in your business? What are your business values? What are your career values? Now start choosing the things that most aligns with your values and not just your fears. The next thing I'll be talking about is give yourself permission to make a decision. Yes. I'm saying this because a lot of people cannot even make decisions for themselves. They do not see themselves worthy enough to make a decision. Because why? I do not blame them, because right from their upbringing, they've always, dependent, they've always had to ask other people for their opinion before they go ahead to do whatever it is they want to do. Even as far as what to eat, what to wear, as simple as that, they've always gone to ask people. And so they've not learned to trust themselves enough to be able to now make decisions for themselves. But today, I want to charge you that you should give yourself permission to make a decision. And you can always pivot if needed. You can always decide, change your mind. The last thing I'll be talking about is that you should remember progress, not perfection. Your destiny isn't waiting on perfection. It's waiting on progress. What are those things that you need to do now to get to the next level of your life? That is what matters. So the longer you hesitate, the more ground you lose. It's time to stop overthinking and start moving. Indecision is expensive. It's costing you a lot and you don't even know it. It's stealing your time, it's stealing your purpose, it's stealing your peace. So the question is, what decision have you been avoiding? What decision have you been avoiding to make? And what would happen if you decide to make that decision now? Please drop your comments in the comment section. I would love to read them. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel so you can always get notifications when I upload the next episode, which is coming up very soon. And the next episode, we'll be talking about how to trust yourself again when you're afraid to make choices. How to trust yourself again. It's a very interesting episode. And subscribe to my channel, like this video, also share the link to your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.